So the last round of the Ranji Trophy League games are beginning today. But the problem is, three individuals who are not part of the Ranji Trophy yet, despite the BCCI mandate and despite the BCCI diktat, Ishan Kishan, Shreyas Iyer, Deepak Chahar. Now, Deepak Chahar did not come into the scheme of things as such, but he has also been mandated to play Ranji Trophy. But the two individuals who have been caught in the center of this storm, that's where this entire debate has started, Ishan Kishan and Shreyas Iyer. These two guys have not played for their respective franchises yet when it comes to the domestic system. Ishan Kishan for Jharkhand, Shreyas Iyer for Mumbai. Now in Ishan Kishan's case, it's very perplexing because his domestic team is not even in the scheme of things for the knockout stages. Shreyas Iyer, on the other hand, if he wants to be fit for the IPL and match fit and all those kind of things, his team luckily still has a chance because they are into the quarterfinal stages of the Ranji Trophy. But will they play? The defiance is now really something that we can debate on. Shashwat, you can come into this because Ishan Kishan, Shreyas Iyer and Deepak Chahar will not play the Ranji.
And that's really a shocking thing for the Mumbai side, especially because Mumbai side is definitely wanting a Shreyas Iyer to come and play for them, because as of now they do not have their season pro in Sarfaraz Khan. Prithvi Shaw also has recently come back. They have been winning all the games despite the fact they did not have some of their stars due to India A duty and the national duty. And at this point of time, they are definitely missing a Shreyas Iyer. They want a Shreyas Iyer, but Shreyas Iyer still, after continuous reminders, hasn't made himself available. The Mumbai side announced their squad yesterday, a couple of days back, for the final league game that has started today against Assam in Mumbai itself. But in those 16 names, you had a Shivam Dubey, you had a Prithvi Shaw, you had a Shardul Thakur, you had an Ajinkya Rahane, but there was no Shreyas Iyer to be seen in that side also.
And this comes in the backdrop what happened 2 days ago. Jai Shah had made it very clear, the BCCI secretary had made it very clear that players have to prioritize the Ranji Trophy. They have to play in order to be selected, and also no specific reason. There is no specific reason for Deepak Chahar's availability. But if you want the exact quote as to what Jai Shah stated, Jai Shah clearly stated, whoever is fit, we are not going to tolerate any other tantrums. This is the word that was used, tantrums. This message is for all centrally contracted players. Everyone will have to play, otherwise, Varna, that same thing which was intimidating. The chairman of the selection committee has given me his suggestions and it's been given a free hand. What decisions can we take? It's been worded precisely and accurately to the players. We are the boss. But why aren't the players listening to the boss?
Exactly, and the BCCI has already taken the first step in terms of moving towards this direction, because they have already dropped a Shreyas Iyer and an Ishan Kishan. But someone like a Shreyas Iyer and Ishan Kishan are being very defined, because Shreyas Iyer still has been dropped from the last 3 test matches only, but Ishan Kishan has been dropped since a very long time. Shreyas Iyer, on the other hand, still has played one Ranji Trophy game before the test series where he scored a 48 of 48. That was also played in Mumbai, but Ishan Kishan is nowhere to be seen, but is to be seen in Baroda practicing with his newly appointed captain Hardik Pandya ahead of the IPL. And also, according to the latest reports, he would be playing the TY Patil tournament also. That is a really old tournament of Mumbai cricket that happens every year before, just a few days before the IPL played in the DY Patil Stadium itself. Lot of players, some like Surya Kumar Yadav, Shreyas Iyer, Rinku Singh, and all the Indian players who play the IPL make themselves available for that tournament. But why Ishan Kishan's comeback over there is becoming more of a headline is because even after being asked him to play the Ranji Trophy, he hasn't, and has been practicing in Baroda and might be seen playing the DY Patil as well.
I mean, the boss, BCCI Secretary Jai Shah, even the head of the BCCI has clearly stated, you have to play the Ranji Trophy. Now suddenly, okay, that's a whole entire debate altogether that yes, BCCI is suddenly waking up to the fact that players will have to play the Ranji Trophy. Fine. That's because now suddenly your domestic system has assumed importance in the wake of what is happening in the series also. But Ishan Kishan's not played since December. January, February and now March. Directly he is going to play in the IPL. We don't know. What is happening with Ishan Kishan? He's not made himself available for any form of cricket. He's just practicing. But practicing and not playing domestic cricket from where you came from is really perplexing. Now, to further give a lot of kind of things, what is the Ranji fixtures that's there? Jharkhand are currently taking on Rajasthan. The two players in this discussion that we are having who are involved in this are Ishan Kishan for Jharkhand, Deepak Chahar for Rajasthan. Jharkhand and Rajasthan, if I am not mistaken, Shashwat, they are not even in contention for the playoffs.
They are not in any sort of contention for the next stage, that is the quarterfinals. This is in a way their last game of this domestic season because white ball has already happened, and Deepak Chahar has been seen in some promotional events of his franchise Chennai Super Kings also lately, but hasn't been part of the Ranji Trophy till now. And again, that is also something that has been raising questions because he is, as of now, he is definitely part of the IPL moving ahead, but again, not been seen in the Ranji Trophy.
So, you can argue for the fact that, okay, Jharkhand and Rajasthan have got nothing to play for apart from pride. That's why Ishan Kishan and Deepak Chahar chose, okay, not to play in it. But still, a mandate has been given 2 days ago, yet they are not part of the squad. They are not going to play any kind of cricket. It's really, really strange. For Shreyas Iyer, there is a chance because Mumbai are taking on Assam, and only Mumbai, among all the teams that are involved at this point in time and amongst the players that we are discussing, they have reached the playoff stages. So Shreyas Iyer, if he makes himself available for the quarterfinal, for the semi-final and the final, prior to the IPL, maybe he can't play the final because I think he will clash with the IPL at that time. If he can make himself available for at least 2 games, then I think he can be in safe waters.
Yeah.
But now it's not happening, and Shashwat also stated Ishan Kishan playing DY Patil. That's also reports. It's not confirmed at this point in time.
But if reports are to be believed, I think that if the BCCI has now come out and said this, and they have already taken their first step in dropping players like Ishan Kishan and Shreyas Iyer till the time they don't make themselves available in domestic cricket. They have also said that the players who do not play 2 to 3 matches in domestic cricket should not be allowed to play the IPL. Then I think because they have not made themselves available, and now that BCCI has gone on that road, then I think there's no point backing out from it now.
I mean, see, Ishan, Shreyas not played the Ranji Trophy these games despite the mandate. Deepak Chahar is busy in promotional events in Chennai for Chennai Super Kings. So it doesn't paint a good picture, and if this defiance continues, it will not only hurt these players, it will also hurt Indian cricket as well. At one point in time, see, some conventions don't change. From state, you come to national. And if you are in poor form, go back to state. But that doesn't seem to be the thing because of a shortcut called the IPL.
And exactly, especially for a Shreyas Iyer, whom domestic cricket has given you so much. He actually broke out into the scene after he scored those 1,000 runs for Mumbai in the domestic circuit, and now when he knows that the team genuinely requires him, because like I mentioned, moving ahead they do not have the services of Sarfaraz Khan because he is on national duty. The team, they have in a form of comeback Prithvi Shaw, Ajinkya Rahane, who hasn't been performing well. So they definitely need that seasoned batter in their middle order, and they have come out, and also there had been reports that the Mumbai team wants a Shreyas Iyer to play Ranji Trophy is available, but if he's still not playing, that is definitely a sign to worry for, not just for Shreyas Iyer but for Indian cricket as well.
Worrying signs, especially regarding these two players. Deepak Chahar, we can understand, he's not in the scheme of things for red ball cricket also, but Shreyas Iyer and Ishan Kishan, be worried what will be the status, and if you continue to ignore the BCCI diktats, you are either brave or you're foolish. That is the only
very thin line.
It's a very thin line. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. We'll be back with more updates on sports today from me and Shashwat. It's bye-bye. But tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we're on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.